Hello guys, today I'm back with another video for my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be doing an update video on my Lenovo Flex 3 laptop. In my last video that I posted on this, a lot of people were asking comments on just stuff that I forgot to mention, so in this video I'm just going to mention all that stuff. So I have my laptop in high performance mode right now, as you can see. As you can see, it uses more battery power, but it runs better. I usually just use balance when I don't have it plugged in, but right now, as you can see, I have my laptop plugged in right now, and so that's why I have it on high performance, because it just runs a little bit better. You can also choose power saver and stuff like that. And you can also, I have my custom plan 1. You can also just make your own plans. I made that. It's basically the same exact thing as high performance, because I didn't know that, I wasn't looking carefully enough, and I didn't see this hide additional plans, and if you press that right there, it hides them, or it says show. I wasn't paying attention, and before I used this, it was hidden under there, so I just made one, but then I realized that this was here, so I didn't need that, and I never found the time to delete it, but whatever. So, oh yeah, and so the touchscreen is actually really useful. As you can just see, I was touching stuff. It comes in handy a lot, but what I was meaning to start saying is just stuff about the battery. And so the battery on this laptop, it's not the greatest battery. It's okay, but so as you can see, I have it in high performance right now, so it uses even more battery. So I usually use that when I'm playing games and stuff like that, and when I'm playing games or maybe watching YouTube or just stuff like that that uses a little bit more battery, I usually get on this laptop 1 to 2 hours, maybe 2 hours and 45 minutes, maybe something like that. And when I'm not using CPU intensive actions like that, just like maybe surfing the web, using Google Docs, typing stuff on Word maybe, I usually get between 4 and 5 hours. And one time I was using it and I had the brightness all the way down because it was nighttime, and I was just typing in Google Docs and I got 7 hours of battery. So it really just depends. As if you can see, if you click here, it shows you all your stuff, and right now it's plugged in, so it says 48 minutes, and it says here, let me show you. So I'm gonna unplug it right now, and let me just refresh this, click out, and then I'm gonna click back in. Well, it doesn't say right now since I just unplugged it, but it usually says how much time you have left on your battery, and that is, I just plugged it in, that's why that stuff popped up, and that is depending on whatever you're doing at the moment. It says how much battery you have left, so just to let you know, that's what happens on that. People are also asking me on how hot it gets. So this part right here under the screen, this little part like where the hinges are, I think it might be aluminum, it's some type of metal, but when I'm playing games, this gets burning hot, but it doesn't really matter to me. The fans kick in a lot when I'm doing games, which is pretty much normal for any laptop. The fans would kick on. They're not super loud, but they're pretty loud. I can stand it. It's not like extremely loud, but they're medium loud probably. And okay, guys, so I loaded up Forza 6 just to show you guys how the CPU and stuff like that, and how it runs when I'm playing games. This game is pretty CPU intensive, and sometimes it lags, sometimes it doesn't. And I'm currently playing free play right now. I'm not the best at this game, but as you can see, it lags a little bit right now, but it doesn't always lag a lot. And it's pretty much also my camera. If you actually look at it from the screen, it's not really lagging that much. But as you can see, I'm on low settings right now, and it's okay. You can run games and stuff. It's like a low-end gaming laptop. I also have BeamNG, which runs with no problem at all. As you can see, the cars on the right. I am on free play right now, so I don't really care how I'm doing, because I'm holding it with one hand, recording with the other. I'm playing with one hand, I mean. So, also, if you hear the pelting outside my window, it's currently like hailing, kind of, or frozen rain, something like that, outside my house, and it's pelting against the window a little bit. It stopped right now, but if it starts up, that's what that noise is. And yeah, so I just wanted to let you guys know. So if you hear this, here, hold on, let me just get this out of the way. So if you hear, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's the fan. See, it's not that loud, but it's kicks on when I'm playing games. So I'll be quiet for a second so you can hear it. So if you guys heard that, yeah, that was the fan kicking in. And it kicks in sometimes when I'm playing games, or actually not sometimes, most of the time. Not most of the time, all the time when I'm playing games. And it just does that because it's trying to handle the game. And a lot of laptops do that. It's not just my this laptop is doing it just because. Pretty much all laptops do that, or most laptops do that. Some of the high-end laptops might not do that, but I'm trying to just, if you hear that, I'm trying to put something in my camera to stand it up. Yeah, so so I have this benchmarking test open right now. So while I'm playing the game, as you can see, it's using 77% of the CPU right now, and it's using 2.46 gigahertz. The maximum it uses is 2.59. This processor, I also forgot to mention, is 2.523, I think, because it's a turbo speed. It has a turbo speed in it, so that means it can boost all the way up to 3 gigahertz. The memory is basically the RAM. I have 8 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM. It's using 5.9 gigabytes to run the game, and I have 1.8 gigabytes available, so if the game's in the background running, that's what I can use out of it. Disk memory, this is basically my hard drive. Yeah, my hard drive, and I don't really know how to read this, but as you can see, if anybody knows how to read this, this is called active time and disk transfer rate. Yeah, I'm not using any Wi-Fi or anything like that, or Ethernet. Actually, I meant to say Ethernet. I'm using a Wi-Fi, and it's using this much Wi-Fi. I don't think the Wi-Fi really matters, but that's the benchmark testing for when I'm running games. I'm gonna exit out of Forza really quick right here. So I have this OBS open. I might use this for other videos, but so I'm not doing that anymore. So the processors, the fan is gonna start cooling down in a second, and yeah, as you can just hear, it kicked off. And I'm gonna open this task manager again to do the benchmarking test. So I'm gonna go to performance right now. As you can see, regularly it just uses 12%, or just around, I'd say around 15% of CPU memory, or actually around 10 now since it just cooled down and everything. So it's not using that much. See, this is when I was running the game at just that huge spike, and now it's just regular right here, not really doing anything. 2 gigabytes of RAM is being used right now, but I think that is just going lower from when I was using the game, and all this is just lowering. So that is the benchmark test, and overall this laptop, it's a pretty good laptop. I do recommend getting it as if it's your first gaming laptop and your budget is low. If your budget isn't like super duper low and you can spend like $1,000, then why would you get this laptop? Obviously, you would probably get something better. This laptop was $450. I bought it from Walmart refurbished, and with tax and everything after that, it ended up being $500. That's including shipping also. And thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and goodbye.